Hey everybody, Frank Chen here with REIClub.com, the only site you'll need as a real estate investor. Today I got a quick video for you on cash out refinancing and how to use this money to invest in real estate. Now, like in all my videos, everything that I talk about, I include in the description below. So click show more and you can follow right along. Now, the first thing I want to cover is the main difference between a cash out refinance versus a home equity loan. Now, the main difference is that a home equity loan is a separate loan on top of your first mortgage, also known as a second mortgage, but it actually keeps the existing rates based on your original terms. Now, a cash out refinance replaces your first mortgage. Let me say that again. It replaces your first mortgage, and hopefully during what time we're in, you have better rates. And usually for these types of for this type of refinance, you're going to borrow more than you actually owe. And I'm going to go into a little bit more detail now. Now, what a cash out refinance does is allows a homeowner to access the equity of their home. Okay, now for example, your home value is say $100,000, and your current loan balance is $50,000. Now, the homeowner, you would like to have, say, an extra $20,000, whether to spend on your child's tuition, maybe you want to pull this money out to renovate your home to increase the property value, or simply you're trying to pull this money out to put a down payment on a new investment property. Now, the home can actually be refinanced, your current property, at $70,000. Remember, your current loan balance is $50,000. You need $20 cash out, so you can refinance your first loan at $70,000. Now, the old mortgage would take the $50,000 of the finance amount to pay it off, and then the homeowner would receive the remaining $20,000 to use as they please. Now, the payment on the new mortgage is going to be determined on the current rates and closing costs. Okay, now some of the major benefits from using a cash out refinance is that it's a low cost way to borrow money on existing property that you already own. You also get better interest rates and terms depending on the time that we're in. And of course, you can improve your cash flow by securing low monthly payments. And of course, it's only during lower rates. You also build equity faster by securing shorter loan terms, or it could be longer depending on your circumstance. Also, you can improve your credit. The cash you pull out can be used to consolidate debts, pay off your credit card, pay off existing bills, even pay off college tuition. What's commonly used also is a down payment for an investment property, especially for those that are already netting cash flow. Those are great investments to use for your cash out refinance. Also, to use it on home improvements to increase on your property value, and you have major tax benefits. All the mortgage interest that's accrued from your loan is tax deductible, okay? And unlike home equity loans, you don't have to be paying two loans off at the same time. Now, some of the disadvantages are that there are fees attached. There are hundreds to, if not thousands, in closing costs. It's based on a percentage and depends on credit score and equity existing in the property. Also, you're sometimes going to be paying, in rare situations, more on fees than actually money borrowed. So depending on how much you borrow, your fees may exceed that. Also, it's a longer time to pay off your mortgage. So you have maybe 10 years left, and you can only secure maybe a 15-year or maybe a 30-year left. So you're adding more time. It's going to take longer to pay off your loan. If your property values drop, okay, which we saw back a few years ago, you're going to lose the equity that you borrowed on. So it's going to make it more difficult for you when it's time to sell. You also avoid negative amortization loans if these are still available, and less lenders are available to make these loans nowadays. And of course, it's harder to qualify for these types of loans. And we are living in a rising interest environment now. Now, understand, guys, there's a disclaimer. Cash out refinancing may not be suitable for everyone, okay? It does depend on your current financial situation, and it's still best to consult with a banker or a mortgage professional to figure out whether or not this is a good option for you. Now, with any mortgage refinance, it is important to understand that the costs involved the costs are involved. It's not just about your monthly payments, but your terms and your interest rates too, because that's actually where they get you, okay? Now, it's important to avoid serial refinancing your mortgage if at all possible, okay? That's refinancing multiple times, because if you're not paying attention, you're going to land yourself in a negative equity position. That's why a refinance should really only be reserved for times of great need or if the times when rates are simply too good to pass up. Again, guys, this is Frank Chen with REIClub.com. Do me a favor, leave comments below about what you thought about this video. Click the like button because it really does help us out. But more importantly, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can keep you informed when brand new videos are posted every week. As usual, guys, thank you so much for your time, your continued support, and I do look forward to talking to you next time. Take care, good investing, and bye-bye.